let's do all this. Let's just cut to the chase and surrender. And now it wants us to type something. So obviously we will type something. And it tells us that we typed something. So there we go. So that's another one of these. So these are like the three simple CAD dialogues that you can use. There's a lot of customization you can do. Let me pull up the options thing. Oh, there, it's over here. Oh yes, and there's so we have these three: confirm, input, and message. So the one that you were talking about a moment ago, well, which I thought you were talking about, which you weren't, when you want to customize all the options, is there's a show option dialog. And what that does is you can change the text of the yes, no, and cancel, and you know, do a whole bunch of those things. So some of you may recognize where the reference I'm going to make in this one. So we'll make a show option dialog. I'll still say no. The message will be and the title is just British Inquisition. If you've never watched Eddie Izzard, this is a good time to start. Okay, what did I want for option type? So we'll put in a yes, no, cancel option. So I want 3 of them. And then I want a message type. So this is going to be a it's a question message. You can have others, like error message, warning message, a whole bunch of those. I don't have an icon at the moment. And I need to make some options, which I'll put in a second. So options expects an array of objects, oddly enough. Because this was done back in the day before they did generics. And we've kind of stuck with it, because there's an option tree and options. So this is the stuff that goes in the yes, no, and cancel. So we'll have cake, death, and chicken. And for those of you who don't know at all what's going on, you definitely now need to go search cake or death on YouTube, and you'll see the end over there. Again, you can still get the choice thing if you want. I mean, right now I don't really care what it says, but okay. And there you go. So it's a more advanced version of the same thing. So you have cake, death, or chicken. And if you do select chicken, then I believe they thank you for flying Church of England Airlines. And they also, well, no, it's Eddie Izzard. So if I start talking anything out of an Eddie Izzard skit, you'll think I've gone mad. That's just because that's how comedy routines go. Anyway, you can do the same thing. The choices that come out of this are still the yes, no, and cancel thing. And you can put in a switch statement or an if statement or whatever you want, and do anything based on those. So this is like a generalized version. It still looks like a dialogue, but you have much more power to change things. And what you can do is you can even add in a little icon and put it over there. Yes?